Good morning, team. Welcome to day 166 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club. Look at that, it's a big fuzzy mic. This morning, we're going after a workout straight from CrossFit.com of wall balls, lateral burpees over the med ball, and L-sit holds. But don't worry, I've got scaling options for everybody. And then we've got some handstand work afterwards. We're here every morning. Jack up your fitness and your life with us every day. First step, we're gonna choose our first thoughts of the day. We're gonna prime our minds. So what that looks like is find yourself a spot where you can squat down. You wanna be able to put your feet more or less underneath the hips. Dog, you're not helping. And then squat down if you find that uncomfortable, if you feel like you're gonna fall backwards. Grab yourself a counterbalance in the form of a dumbbell or a weight in front and hold on there. We're opening the hips while we open up the mind to start the week. So first thing is I am responsible. You know, it gives me the faith that I can do it, right? If I'm gonna get there, it's gonna be on me. I can take the steps, I can do it. If I'm gonna fail, it's gonna be on me as well. I am responsible for the outcomes of my life. Second is I will make time between stimulus and response, and I don't need to always be right. So I'm not giving people a reactive response, I'm giving them thought through something that I'd be proud of. Next is I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. I have the tools that I need to take that step. Don't wait, don't do it tomorrow. Make that progress today, and that's gonna stack up over time as opposed to staring at the daunting final end goal. Take the step. A little bit of progress every day stacked up for the win. And then last is I choose gratitude, so that as I'm working through this process and focusing on getting better, I'm not just seeing the faults. I'm not just seeing the things that need work. I'm seeing the positive. I'm taking time to appreciate the things that I have so that I can see more of that and not just be negative. So I am responsible. I will make time between stimulus and response, and I don't always need to be right. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. And then I choose gratitude. All right, let's start moving. So next step is we're gonna get in some burpees. We're gonna get Maple on the floor, off the floor, just getting up, which is what we do nice and early every day. Good morning, Jody. Day 50, hell yeah. Good morning, Neil. Ready for a good one today. We're gonna do so first thing here, team, we're just gonna get in our morning burpees. Move this out of the way first. What you're looking at is just get yourself down on the floor. You can walk it down nice and slow, walk it back up, celebrate the fact that you can do it. And then let's lather, rinse, repeat for 20. Take your time, speed them up if you'd like. This is just step one, getting the blood flowing and getting the body ready. Start of a new week. Generally, we're gonna get an AMRAP on Mondays. AMRAP meaning as many reps or as many rounds as possible. This will be our first 15-minute one. So a little bit more emphasis on pacing a little bit today. I think it'll be a fun one. You'll have to think about when you're gonna start your L-sit. You gotta think about, hey, am I ready to start my next set and push that pace? Or do I need to keep it a little steadier? Looking forward to it. Morning, Jason. Jody was saying yesterday how much she loves wall balls, so here we are. That being said, if you're in a space like mine, where I definitely don't have 10-foot high ceilings to be able to do wall balls, I'm gonna give some thruster options that you could do, even if you don't have a med ball. You could do a dumbbell variation. I think either way, we're gonna get a great stimulus out of this. Looking forward to it. So we'll get in a few more burpees here. And then we'll get into our, I guess this is general warm-up as well, but our more specific general warm-up. Big burpee day today. Good thing we're getting these. Whew. All right, maybe 3 more here. Blood starting to flow back to life. Anybody have a tough time getting up this morning? We didn't get back too late or anything, but still feel a little fatigued this morning. All right, next, standing knee raise. You could go one at a time like this, or go with a march. Up to you. And all this general warm-up, you could always just hop on a machine if you got it, if you'd like. A rower, bike. You go for a jog. Rower maybe best just in terms of range of motion in the lower body. Woo. Breathing. Okay, from there we'll go with a good morning. So feet under the hips. Just sending the hips back, maintaining a neutral spine, moving around the hip joint. Think about pushing the butt back a little bit if you're new to this, with the chest proud. You could do this in a staggered stance as well. One foot slightly in front of the other if one side's feeling a little tighter maybe. Just aiming to basically straighten out that front leg. Okay, next one, you can go just standing on one foot or lift and lower the non-standing hip. We'll go at least 10 there. These warm-ups, as you've seen so far, will change a little bit over time as as we find certain movements that I kind of want to throw in here and there. That's definitely more than 10. And you guys are welcome to suggest warm-up pieces that you'd like to have in there as well, that, if you've got specific things that need a little bit of extra warming, we can add those in there as well. And then from there into our lunges. Aha, Buddha of Destiny, namaste, good morning. Good morning. You are, thank you very much for the like last night and then the support this morning. This is, I don't know much about your channel yet, but guys, this is a lady that's very supportive on YouTube and the fitness world. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself? Can you share a little bit while we're warming up here? Next, we're going to go to our happy baby. Still just getting the, can't see me there. Still just opening up the body. So you can go arms inside the knees, grab the outside of the foot, and then aim to bring the shins to perpendicular from the floor. And just get a side to side rock. We're opening up the hips, rolling out the spine a little bit if you got a little bit of cracking in the upper back. You can reach the feet overhead. You can rock forwards, backwards. If you want, you can take all the way over. Get a little stretch through the low back and thoracic spine. A couple more rocks, and then we'll be back up for our air squats in round 2. Hey, dog. That's not helping. That's not helping. No. 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 Hey. All right, air squats. So feet underneath the shoulders. Hips down and back. Try to keep the knees in line with the feet. Sheesh, this dog. New mic clip. Hopefully this allows for less static. I've just got it on a clip. Ooh. Shared. Thank you. Good morning, sir. No problem. Tell us about you. Tell us about you, Buddha. What's your first name? What is your, what is your channel about? What are your goals? Let us know a little bit. Obviously, if you're working out with us and you can't type, that's okay. But if you're just hanging out, let us know. Tell me a little bit about you. My knees being a little unhappy. All right, round 2. Let's go back to our standing knee raise. You can go alternating, as I say, with a march. Let's go march round 2 here. Trying to keep the torso nice and upright, standing legs straight. I don't want to chase the pelvis. Right, nice and tall, closing at the hip. You may find one's a little tighter than the other. I find that for sure. How did you get that again? Okay, dog. All right, and then back to the good mornings. Sorry if you've been here before, I deal with the dog a little bit sometimes. She's trying to, no, I think she's just trying to get my attention, to be honest. So Buddha, if you haven't checked this out before, this is just our warm-up. We're gonna get into a 15-minute workout after this, and then we've got skill work or opportunity work afterwards, where we're gonna do a little bit of work on handstands. And I'll make sure everything's accessible, scaling options, modifications, whatever you need. So feel free to join us sometime for a workout, if you're not already this morning, which you could be. Okay, lateral, so on one foot. And once again, that might be enough, just hanging out on that foot for 30 seconds. That hip may start to burn enough on its own, or if you want a little more, raise and lower the opposite hip. Oops. Maybe 10 or so per side. Starting to feel pretty, starting to get a little moisture happening. Whoa. Balance. I need to spend more time on this foot for sure. Other side. Hey, dog. From there, we're back to our reverse lunges. Starting to feel it, starting to get ready here. I am almost ready to go. I'm just gonna do a thruster, as I was saying, with that med ball, but we'll go over that. I'll explain that in a minute. I'm just getting excited. I'm getting ahead of myself. A few more lunges. We'll get our baby, our dead baby. No, dead baby, that's not right. Happy baby, which is confusing dead bug. Happy baby. Okay, one more. I guess this is dead bug, right? So one more time. On your back, a little side to side, a little forward, backward. And then we'll get up and we'll get a few more air squats and then talk about this workout today. Try to pull the knees down to the floor a little bit if you can. So take your feet, press them down towards the ground. Imagine if you could put your low back right against the ground and your knees coming down towards the floor as well. Oh, that feels good. May notice more tension on one side than the other. That is not abnormal. All right, one more set of air squats, and then we'll brief this workout. Maybe 10 here. See if that knee is warming up yet. That's better. Still cracking. Ow. There's 10. Okay. A little cranky on the knee this morning, but so be it. So be it. All right. So here we are. This is our session today. Excuse me, let's just see. I am just me, and we are, so Buddha of Destiny, Namaste. I am just me, and we are all one. So I spread love around. I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Qigong and burpees, fitness, spiritual readings. Started doing fitness for my health and improving my balance. Amazing. Amazing, Buddha. How long have you been doing it? Jason says, I'm interested to see how wall balls will work with home setup. And then Buddha, hi Jason, hi Jody and Neil. Awesome, awesome. This thing is pretty funny looking, eh? I don't know if that even helps. You guys can let me know if this is better audio with the fuzzy thing on there or not. All right, so today's workout is, I think 2 days ago from CrossFit.com. It's a 15-minute AMRAP. So as I was saying, a little bit more pacing than the 10-minute ones. You know, a little more time management. And the workout is 3 wall ball shots, 3 lateral burpees over your med ball, and then a 3-second L sit hold. But what's cool is, what's deceptive, I guess, is that each round you're going to increase. So by 3 every time. So round 2 is 6 wall balls, 6 burpees, 6-second L sit hold, followed by 9, 9, 9, 12, 12, 12, 15, 15, 15, so on and so forth for that 15-minute interval. I've got a little counter here on my whiteboard with the 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I've got it going far too high, but that's kind of the idea. I can just cross those off as I go so I don't lose track. So let's talk about these movements. First one being the wall ball. In an ideal world, if you've got the space, there'll be a target on the wall for you, 9 feet for the ladies, 10 feet for the guys, but none of this is set in stone, right? You're just going to do what you have at your disposal. And the idea here is you're going to, with your med ball, get into a squat. I would be facing the wall here. I'm just trying to demo this. And at the top of the squat, I would throw the ball to make contact with the line. Because I don't have a high enough space, I'm just going to do a thruster. Meaning, I'm going to hold the ball in the front rack. I'm going to squat. And then I'm just going to press it overhead to a lockout instead of throwing it, just because, I mean, I could, but it wouldn't look much like a wall ball. Just like that. So ideally, if I had a higher height, that's what I would be doing. Throwing it against the wall, catching it, adds a little more coordination to it. But if you don't have the height, then that's okay. If you don't have a med ball, actually really depending on your capacity, I mean, if you're newer, no med ball, no weight, just an air squat, or an air thruster, meaning thumbs to the shoulders, squat, and then drive the arms overhead at the top. So that's option 1. Option 2, if you want a little bit of weight but you don't have a med ball, you could use a dumbbell. Same idea, squat and drive, squat and drive. And then if you don't have a med ball, but you have multiple dumbbells, and that's too easy, you could go a dumbbell on each hand, squat, drive. And I guess another option would be a barbell. So if you don't have anything and you really wanted to do a barbell thruster, put the barbell in the front rack, squat, and drive. Simple, simple. The burpee is going to be over the med ball. So after the thruster, you're going to the floor, which can be a step down or a jump down or whatever. Get yourself up, and then we're going sideways over the med ball. Hopefully I'm gonna have enough space here that you guys can see me a little bit, but I guess we'll see. So that's 1 rep, by the way, the counting on that. So I got 1 there, down, up and over. That'd be 2, down, up, over, 3, so on and so forth. For that one, scaling would just be, don't use a med ball, just hop over a line. So get yourself down, and then just do a hop over whatever is accessible, be it a dumbbell, a line, a med ball, whatever. Okay, and then the last one, I have to find a way to set this up so you can actually see me, is our L sit hold. I'm gonna use just some bumper plates here on the floor. But an easier setup would just be a couple chairs. So set up 2 chairs facing each other, about middle finger to elbow distance apart. And the goal is support yourself on the chairs, take the legs out to an L sit, and hold there. Obviously, there's gonna be a component of watching the clock on that, because each round you're adding 3 seconds to your L sit. So that one will be probably the hardest one to just calculate and whatnot, but that's the idea. If that's not accessible with a straight leg, Another option is just support, tuck the legs in, and hold like that. From there, if you wanted to make it more challenging, stick out one leg, bring it back in, stick out the other. You know, you could go one leg for half the time, one leg for the other, or break it up, in and out, in and out. I guess if you don't, I mean, everybody's got chairs. Yeah, I think that should be accessible to most people. If you can't hold support on bumpers or chairs, what you can do is I would probably break it up into single leg and just try to hold a leg straight out in front for half the time, and then do the other leg for the other half the time, or break it up more than that. Okay, so give me some feedback here. Does that make sense? Are there any questions? Do we have any equipment queries? Let me know here. We'll take a minute or so, and then we'll get her moving. I might get a couple reps in there. Let's just see here though. Buddha of Destiny Namaste says, fitness since last year. I got hit by 18-wheeler. Oh my goodness. So I have health issues and balance issues with the right side of my body, so I do my best. Great job. I mean, that is an unfortunate circumstance, and good for you for making the best of it and, you know, working to improve. Some people would just call it quits there. So great job. I will practice some exercises here and try to do them. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, generally what we do here, by the way, is we do two things, right? We're gonna do our workout, which is often an EMOM, every minute on the minute. We alternate 2 movements, and then we'll do some extra skill work afterwards. Good morning, Debbie. So this morning we've got this workout of the 3 movements, and then afterwards we're gonna work on handstands a little bit. So I'm gonna get a couple warm-up reps in here, set the clock, and then get started. So about a minute, do what you need to do, grab some water, you know, go pee if you need to, ask any questions about options, press the like button, share this with somebody, all the good stuff. Good morning. Jason says barbell thrusters here. Fantastic. What weight, Jason? What are you gonna do? So let's do this. We want to count down. We won't. Whoops. 15. Okay, so I'm gonna get a couple more here. My knee's feeling a little cranky, so I'm just thinking if that goes unpleasantly, I may go with a push press, but we'll see. It's unlikely I'll actually scale it. I don't know if this hat was a good idea for the thrusters, but so be it. All right, that's the one I need to warm up, I think. The L-sit is gonna be hard. Expect that. Yeah, and obviously with the L-sit, if you have, so you know, quick pro tip, if you have a stopwatch or a phone or something there that you may want to use to time your L-sits each round. Obviously our clock will be running down for 15 minutes, but within that you're gonna have to time your L-sits. So, and if you don't do them unbroken, which I'm assuming as the reps go up here, it's gonna become harder and harder to maintain those unbroken. You'll have to do a little bit of math. Hey, how long did I hold? How long do I have left? So a stopwatch or something might be a good idea. Otherwise, let's see. Buddha says, yes, makes sense. Thanks for showing. Jody, 3 legs, whoop whoop. Killing it, right? Debbie, good morning, Neil. Jason, just 65 to mimic wall ball and height. Wow, that's more than I would choose. But good for you, Jason. All right. Okay, team. I think I'm ready to go. So let us move forward here and get on it. Neil, you joining us? What are you using for this? You got a med ball or something? Okay. It's a strange angle. All right, we'll figure it out. Okay, team. What do we want here? How about I would listen to yesterday? Oh, well. I'll get some new songs someday. Maybe someone will make me a song for this someday. All right, team. No more procrastinating. 3 wall balls, 3 burpees over the med ball, 3-second L sit, round 2, 6, 6, 6. Good morning, Max. Max at Pulsing Iron says, Adam, have a good one. Neil, 25 dumbbells. Oh, more people here. Buddha's Healing to Journey. Trending G. Buddha definitely. Okay, well, thanks for the comment. I'm not sure I understand it, but 15 minutes will fly by. All right. Let's do it, team. 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Remember, first round's just 3 reps. 3 wall balls. 3 burpees over the ball. Just move at a pace steady that you think you can keep the whole time. Move your dog out of the way. Don't sprint. The first round is going to feel easy. Just move steady. Remember, the jump over is your rep. There's 3. 3-second L sit. Alright, so I'll scratch off my 3, and then 6, and so on and so forth. Steady pace. No rush. Just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. Nice and steady. Ooh, the jump over the ball is real. Please, Lord, give me a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded. We're in it. Man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do. Don't rush. Whoa. Whoa. I'll probably end up breaking up the L-sits now. 6 was a lot already. Still just under 13 minutes to go. No rush. Be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. I think the burpees likely are going to be the one that are the longest and most challenging. So move steady. True consciousness. I like it. Thanks for joining us. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. A sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. A sign. Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like I like to use the clock. I'll basically start at my time, see if I can hold it. Dog. No. No. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I don't know if that was cheating. I might feed on the dog a little bit. 4 minutes down. Whew. Keep it up, team. Nice and steady. That's
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
10 minutes left, team. Excuse me, dog.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Hey, bull.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't need shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the news it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the
I'm gonna break this up. Go away.
Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Hey, 6 and 6. People go. No.
I feel like I'm losing my
No.
mind.
No.
Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
No.
Yeah, there's no mercy in this world, just
Naples
hunger,
talking.
thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't
8
need
minutes,
to
team.
comb with you, just go get your
Just over
own
halfway, or
tissue.
not even halfway yet.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need
Just over
to run
halfway.
away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is
Hey, go.
overloaded, man, I'm losing
Hey.
it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the news it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
That's hard. 5 minutes, last third.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do.
110 left.
They don't know shit.
Last minute.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting
15 seconds.
Playing sold out shows with 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down.
10.
Replace all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the news is
5,
some loser shit, a stupid
3,
you choose to live, a
2,
to dip, you choose to fight,
1.
lose a grip and lose a gift. Oh.
Time.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Good job, team. Take a minute, walk around. Catch your breath.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is
How we doing, team?
everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you sing along. Trust me, there's nothing.
Oh man. How we feeling, team? Jason says thanks. That was terrible. Oh. See here how we do. True consciousness. Pulsing Iron Max says, I'm doing fine, thanks. Slowly starting this work now. Had my very first live collab this morning. It was amazing. Oh, cool. Very cool. Megan, good morning. Slow start today, but getting ready to head to the gymnasium. Have a great Monday. Thanks, Megan. I don't know if you're still there. Debbie, awesome. Pulsing Iron, Adam, do you know Jace? I think you would love what he does. I don't know if I know Jace. I'll have to take a little peek. Daddy's little girl, always 613. Interesting. Who are you? Daddy's little girl, always. Are you in the 613? Oh man. Buddha of Destiny, Jace is awesome. It's fun collabing with Jace. I'm obviously gonna have to look into that. Debbie, all the emojis. Thanks. Buddha of Destiny Namaste says he does 4 to 5 lives a day, depending on his schedule of collabs. Sir Squat Club, do you only go live at 5 a.m.? Yeah, currently that's what I do. Just too much to do for the rest of the day, but I might start doing another live, but probably less about exercise, more about more lifestyle on the farm here. But currently, yeah, it's just the one live at the moment. Jason, hold on a bit. Just dropped a 45-pound bar, realizing it was ascending. Yeah, workouts are way tougher if you don't know what the rep scheme is. Yeah, 65 would have been yucky for that. Jason says, thanks, that was terrible. Buddha of Destiny, namaste, great work, thank you. Pulsing Iron, Max says, take care, Adam. Thanks, dude. Jody, OMG, that was amazing. Nicknamed the WOD, Burpee Land. Yeah, it definitely seemed like it was a lot of burpees. Oh, isn't that good though? And Pulsing Iron, I have the link for his channel in my description in featured channels. You may like it a lot. Thanks, man, I'll definitely check it out. I appreciate that. Who did you do if you're there, Max, who did you do your collab with? Obviously, I'm gonna have to check that out. You guys check out Pulsing Iron's channel. Whoa, we're at 10 likes, guys. That's gotta be a PR. Okay, let's start talking about this next piece now. Where I was just sitting there is a puddle. So you may need a towel if you're in the same situation. Well, let's talk handstands here. And don't worry if you've never done a handstand before or if it's not part of your training. I've got some options for us that should be accessible for everybody. So don't you worry. So I'll quickly go over what I'm going to do here probably, and then we'll chat about options. Jody, Hall, Jason, awesome. Yeah, it would have been hard to choose the right barbell weight for that one for sure. And the pulsing iron, I did the collab with Jace. He annihilated me. No way. No way. Pulsing iron, 100% out of my comfort zone. He does a lot of time under tension, really good pain session. Very cool. What you'll have to do next time, pulsing iron, is have him do your workout and see if he can keep up. Jody says, yeah, lots of sweat, dog's going crazy licking me. Yeah, I don't know if she was making the L sit easier or harder, but it was in the way for sure. Okay, so for the handstands, we're gonna go every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. And maybe I'll put this out here first as well. If while we're going along, you find that you're fatiguing and you can't maintain every minute, go every second minute, right? So just do your hold or whatever it is every second minute instead of every minute. And that'll just give you a little bit more rest between sets to make it more manageable. So I think what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna alternate between a hold and then some push-ups. So what that's gonna look like for me, if you have a kick up to a handstand and you've got the space, take the hands, 8 inches or so from the wall, kick up, try not to put a hole through the wall, squeeze the abs, squeeze the butt, put the feet together, point the toes, and make sure the head and chest are through the arms. And that's your handstand position. So I'll do some where I'll hold here, and then I'll alternating minutes, I'll go with a strict handstand push-up. I'm gonna keep the reps low because obviously there's gonna be a lot of shoulder fatigue here interfering. If you don't have a kick up to the handstand like that, but you want to still get upside down, obviously practice the kick up, that's a good option. But the other option is a wall walk. So instead of kicking up, you're gonna face the wall, start basically on the floor in a push-up, come up to a downward dog, take the feet up the wall, and that's step one. You could just hang out there, or if you're feeling pretty good, walk yourself close enough to the wall that you could touch your nose to the wall and your toes without touching the chest or belly, right? So I want to be nice and tight here and not in an extended position where the chest would be against the wall in that spot. And then final option, if you don't want to get upside down on the wall like that, then what you can do is either just elevate your feet and get into a downward dog, or just regular downward dog. So hips are up nice and high. You can shift the weight over so that it's, so that it's more in your hands as opposed to the feet, and hang out there. Or that same option can be done with an elevated feet. You can't see this, but there's a stack of bumper plates here. Same idea, my feet are just a little bit higher and I can put the weight into my hands and hold like that. So, how does that look for options? We feel pretty good about that. Everybody's got something that works. Man, it is sweaty in here. Give me a quick thumbs up and we'll get started. Where's my remote? Okay, so we're going not 20. I don't want to do 20 every minute. Okay. All right, team. Handstand, extra work. If for some reason you just, you have no desire to do handstands, or, you did handstands yesterday or something, throw in another skill, right? You could do some single leg balance work. You could do anything, right? Choose another skill, hang out, do that one. But I think I'll probably go like a 20-second hold-ish, maybe 15 seconds, and then the alternate minutes, maybe like 3 handstand push-ups. I'm gonna keep the volume low. so we don't crash and burn. Ready? Music. Same song we listened to. All right, 10 seconds. I think I'll hold on the first one. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Almost didn't get up there. I know I said 15, but I did 20. It's okay. How are we feeling? Share between sets here. How was that? What handstand options are we doing? Are we progressing? Obviously we've done this, third week in a row or so on Mondays. So ideally we're starting to feel more comfortable in that handstand position. 10 seconds. Go with 3 or 4 handstand push-ups. 3, 2, 1. I didn't mean to come down there, but call it on that one. It's gonna go for 4, but it kind of makes me look like I got a black eye, like here, like a pirate. Patch. I don't even know if it needs the fuzzy thing, to be honest. 30 seconds. Maple, you'd be out, but you're just too much. Too much, dog. 20 seconds. So I'll go back to the hold on this one. 10. Starting to slow down with the sweat a little bit. 5, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I can't see the clock here, dang. Me. Three down. $15. Part of me wants to open the window, but I think we have the furnace on now, so that's probably not a good idea. 5, 3, 2, 1. There's the 4. Shoulders are fatigued. 4 down. 6 to go, team. Buddha. Got it. Do you do any handstands in your training, Buddha of Destiny? Namaste. Or does being upside down, do you have any issues with that from the accident? How does that? We do a different workout every day here, by the way. I don't know if you're familiar. Constant variance, intensity, functional movements. All right, handstand hold. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so we change the workout every day so that the body's always adapting. A little bit of strength, agility, balance, accuracy. We're trying to get everything. Speed, power, coordination. You know, just 20. Woo, halfway. That was quite the workout. I'm curious whether the where they're like, so that's a 30-pound med ball. I wonder if a 20-pound wall ball, like to a 10-foot target, would have been more challenging than that. Curious. 10. 5. 3, 2, 1. There's 5. 5. Jody. Oh. Buddha of Destiny, namaste. The handstand is Brian Lane. He does those. Buddha of Destiny, namaste. Are you familiar with T-Bay? I don't know his last name, but he's in Europe, and he does a lot of like pull-ups and burpees in the park. But sometimes he'll be in his house and he does freestanding handstands and other stuff there as well. T-Bay, something or other. He does some neat stuff. But I'll have to check out, said Brian Lane as well. So much to do. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oops. Hold. Have you tried, I think I saw you can't do them because of the accident. Have you tried like a downward dog with the feet on the floor? At least less weight overhead, less blood. Wonder if that would be accessible. Let's go. Yeah. 3 more to go, team. Jody, alternating odd minutes, 30-second handstand, even 2 wall walks. Oh yeah, that's gonna burn. I love that. I love that. Buddha of Destiny. Nope, can't do that, accident. TBI. Gotcha. So obviously maybe the option would be standing upright, holding dumbbells or something overhead, holding weight overhead, controlling the midline. 3, 2, 1. This is a hold. I think I just did push-ups, right? I lost track. Yeah, I think this is hold. Now 8. That should have been push-up, shouldn't it? Oh well. I can screw up my my order. No big deal. Buddha Destiny. I gotta see the movements and I can try. Gotcha. Ooh. And do you go, Buddha of Destiny? You go live as well, don't you? Not every day though, but you do some live sessions. 3, 2, 1 second last. Wow. 1 more set, team. Yes, sir. Is that every day and you do some videos as well? You guys make sure you check out Buddha of Destiny Namaste's channel. Looks like I got a lot of looking to do. Quite a few channels. All right, last set, best set, 10 seconds. Choose whichever one you want on this one, especially if you've lost track like myself. 3, 2, 1. Last one. I might hold. You know what? I'll do a combo. Just go hold here now. Let's go. Yo. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, don't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. Okay. Taste sour, you should taste mine. There we are. There we are. That is that. Oh, well done, team. Let's cool her down a little bit. All right, let's go first one. There we go, there's the clock. Great work. How was that, team? How are we feeling? Let's just see. Buddha of Destiny Namaste says, in the mornings, but I have doctor's appointment. I just got back from a week out of town. Awesome. I'll have to check some of them out. Great work. Thank you very much. All right, so let's do this. Find yourself a chair or stairs or something, or a table. We're gonna go hands up on the chair or whatever you got there, and just drop the chest down. And we're just gonna get a minute or so there, just opening up the shoulders after the handstands. Excuse all the sniffling. There's much running happening in my nose. Still haven't stopped sweating from the first chunk there. Oh, I've got a couple clips coming your way, by the way. I've got a little clip of my wife working out in here, so you get a little different view of the gym. I've got a clip of my two girls playing on the couch with my older one, call it reading, to my younger one. And then I've got a cow move clip with my older daughter as well. So there's a little commentary there. So don't leave. Got some clips. And then we've got our homework. So thank you if you liked the video. I saw at least 10 likes on there, which I think is a PR. Thank you very much. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this with someone who would join us. We had extra people show up this morning. Fantastic. Lots more fun with people. So if you know somebody else who might need a little kick in the butt, a little bit of accountability, a little bit of early wake up, I would really appreciate it if you would share with them, see if they'll join us. Come on, ease out of there. Oh, that feels real. We'll get at least one more stretch, and we'll show some clips here. All right, we did burpees, we did wall ball. Let's go with a hip flexor stretch. I have a mat here somewhere. There it is. I know we tend to do this one pretty frequently, the couch stretch, but I'd say it's a pretty important one, so let's get in there again. Let's go. I'll let out the critter, even though it's probably not a good idea. So what we're gonna do, Jason says, see you in 30. Yeah, join the paid community on school. We've got our Momentum Monday today at 6:30. Maple, stop. So one shin goes up the wall. And then you're gonna step out in front. If you find that too much, slide the knee away from the wall a little bit, have it a little more horizontal, and then before you step out in front. But I'm gonna go here. Maple, no. Step out in front there. And we'll spend a minute there, and I'll show you a clip. Maple, no. Leave it. Jody says, holy shiz, coach, although I feel much better than I do after all that. Yeah, I definitely do too, right? I don't think you're necessarily supposed to feel amazing during, right? I think if you're working hard, it should feel unpleasant. I always feel good afterwards. Jody says, stretching for sure. Jason, see you on 30. See you, Jason. And then Buddha of that's hard to say. Buddha of Destiny, namaste. Namaste. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great day, and we will be sure to check out your channel a little more. Hopefully you'll join us again. We're here every day, 5 a.m. Thanks so much. Okay, while we're stretching here, I'll show you. I'll bring up those clips. We'll see what we got. There we go. So this is my wife. You can see my youngest one in there. You can see Maple. This clip's not very long. Don't actually watch her squat. We can watch that again if you want. But this is basically from the doorway in the gym. I'm standing filming from the other doorway there. You can see how nicely organized / chaotic this room is. And then we've got, this is just a short clip of my older daughter reading to my younger. She's basically just explaining the animal sounds of each one of those on the front of the book. Maple can hear them, so she's getting excited. And then this one's a little bit longer. This was just us moving the cows yesterday with my daughter. So we'll watch that while we stretch a little bit. The camera work is not good because I'm moving the fence at the same time, so excuse that.
Restes-tu là ou est-ce que tu viens?
And if I'm speaking, it's probably in French to my daughter. Stay right beside me. Come on in. Stop it, dog.
Okay. On y va.
What was it? Saturday we were watching the Joel Salatin video. You could see, when the cows move from one section to the other, you'll see on the left there is brown. And when they go through, they're going through a spot that's a lot more green. There's still a lot of thatch and whatnot there, but...
Okay, June.
Switch sides if you have it. Hey, stop. Go on in. They're always a little bit nervous because the wire was there. So they're like, I don't trust this. There's still electric wire, but once one of them goes...
Not go to fly.
What do you mean? And then I think she wants to go chase them a little bit. So we watch a little herding. Here she goes. Herd those sheep. Maple's looking at those going, hey, I want to chase those. I don't know if you can see her face here. She's watching the screen as well. Stop it, Maple. So there they are in their new section, getting their new grass. Okay, Maple, stop. All right, so let's finish up here. Let's get out of there. Whew. That was a fantastic session. So, before we head out, remember what you got to do. After every session, we talk about doing your most important... Oh, Megan, did you stay around or did you just happen to hop back in for the cows? Thanks, Megan. Buddha says, I am here, sir. I thought you were ending. Yeah, we've got some critters that we raise. Obviously, my daughter loves that as well. Jody says, Buddha, thanks for joining us. Movement is a key to recovery. You got it, yeah. Sorry about your health hurdles. Absolutely. Jody, thanks for joining us. Boot of Destiny, thank you, Jody. Appreciate it. Megan Law. Just wondering if you're watching that. That's a pretty good cow move. So, yes, let's go over our homework before we run away. Right, whatever your goals are, whatever your perfect day is, whatever that vision is of your perfect life, right? Likely we're not there yet, right? There's something missing. There's some progress that we want to make. There's some goal that we haven't achieved yet. This is why we get up early, right? We allot this time to get our fitness in, get our minds and our bodies primed. But then we take an hour, 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock-ish, and then we do our most important work. So what that looks like is breaking down your goals, right? Taking that picture of your life that you want it to be and assessing, hey, where am I not? What do I need to change in order to get there? And then taking that change and breaking it down into daily steps, right? So for example, I want to build a apartment building complex, right? What I need to do is say, hey, my goal is to build this apartment building complex in 5 years. In order to be there in 5 years, I need to be here in 4 years. To be there, I need to be here in 3 years, and so on and so forth. And where do I need to be in 1 year to be on track? And then in order to be there, what is the daily step that if I do it every day stacked up over time is going to get me to that 1 year goal? And that 1 year goal, because of that progress, is going to allow me to get to the second year goal, and so on and so forth, until I've taken all the steps to get to that goal. Right? It's not about, we talk about it in the beginning in our Prime the Mind section, it's not about seeing the big goal and making that big step. It's about progress, not perfection. It's about seeing that you have the tools to make the step and taking that step, and those steps add up over time. So there's no reason not to work towards and to achieve your goals if you break them down and just take those steps. So let's see here. Megan, I just hopped in at the right time. That's the perfect time for the cows. Neil says, check out float therapy, Buddha. Good for TBIs. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I actually haven't tried that either, but I have heard very good things, like a sensory deprivation tank kind of thing. Is that what you mean, Neil? Megan says, getting my life together now, so I'll get some work in. Did you just get to the gym, Megan? Are you just starting up? And then Neil says, lion's mane mushrooms as well. Interesting. Yeah, he's got Buddha of Destiny. Namaste. Are you familiar with School, the platform? If not, come check it out. Neil's got a group. I'm going to get it wrong, but bars and reps. There may be more to it than that. And ours, obviously, is called the 5 a.m. Squat Club, but it's a place kind of like, you know, we would back in the day join a Facebook group to be a part of a community. School is just like a step above. What's cool about it is, say in a Facebook group, you can post something and the algorithm is going to kind of decide who's going to see that post. Whereas in a school community, if I post something, if you're in that group, like, you're going to see it. Everybody's going to see it. So it's a fantastic way to communicate with a group, with a community. So, do consider joining there, where we can discuss anything health related, fitness related, life related. We talk programming. So hop on there and join us. Neil says, thanks you for helping me realize about how live streaming is so beneficial. I appreciate it. Vibe, learning live, coming soon. Yeah, Neil, I was listening to, it was Hormozy's most recent podcast, and he was 100% blunt about it. He's just like, our new strategy is go live. And I get it, right? I mean, you guys are seeing this, and I think, like Buddha of Destiny, Namaste, as part of this live fitness community, you get it as well. We're living in a time where it's so easy to not be a part of a community at all, right? You can very easily be at your house and not interact at all with people who are like-minded. So the idea that we can be here together, quote unquote, without being in person, but we're sharing this experience with like-minded people, it is, it's the second best, right? I tell people, hey, if you can get into a gym that does kind of group fitness, I'm going to say specifically CrossFit, but in a way that you're working out with people, that's the best, right? If you can get in person, awesome. But if you can't, like, this is near, this is a close second. And like, it applies for any kind of community, any kind of, whether it's fitness, whether it's, horses, whether it's building cars, whatever, you can create a community in this live setting that I'm working out alone, but I'm not, right? I'm working out with you guys at the same time, and I feel that. I feel like you guys are not necessarily beside me, but that you're here with me, and I'm not alone. And I'm hoping that you guys feel that as well. And that's what's super neat about this live format. And I think why more and more content creators are going to go that direction, because what we're lacking is community. We're lacking that feel of connectedness. So we're here. And Neil, I think that's a fantastic idea. So let's hear about it. Megan says, just got to the gym. We have the day off today, so I came to the other gym by my house. Is that because it's Canadian Thanksgiving? Why would you guys have the day off? And is that another is that another like military gym? You just have one closer to your house? That's pretty cool. And then Jody says, Neil, do you have a YouTube channel? Let me see. Neil says, coming soon, Jody. Vibe coding, learning together. I'm assuming that's about coding, Neil. It could just be my ignorance, not knowing. Neil said, just ordered my mics, setting up currently. Good. I can give you a little advice with a mic. Don't let it get wet. Don't exercise with it too much, because you'll get a lot of static feedback. Although I'm not even sure really why that was. So hopefully we haven't had too many statics today with the new fuzzy covering, at least. Plus I use a clip today instead of the regular magnet. Who knows? Buddha of Destiny Namaste says, nice. No, I do not know anything about that, sir. Might be something to look into. We're talking about the floating, I'm assuming. That's cool. Jody says, not alone, you got Maple. Well, Maple, sometimes, let's go. Sometimes is a good workout buddy, but sometimes she's not. And sometimes she's just in the way. And she licks. And she definitely does not help all the time, so she's nice to have around, but she's not necessarily the most helpful workout buddy, especially if I'm, down on the ground or... Oh goodness, I know that's exciting. I probably shouldn't pick her up because I don't know if you can see that. She's going crazy. All right, calm down, dog. All right, let's finish this up and then we'll get to Momentum Monday. Megan says Columbus Day. Okay. Interesting. I find it funny sometimes how we have holidays here. One's called like a civic holiday. And I'm just like, what does that even mean? It's just another opportunity to take the day off. Megan, it's just another military gym. It's interesting. I'm curious, obviously our military in Canada is not nearly as big. How often is there a base? How close are they together? Maybe it's just because you're in DC that there are so many, but is that common that you'd be able to get 2 military gyms within your driving distance? Pretty interesting. Buddha of Destiny, Namaste, thank you, Neil. Megan says, or Indigenous People Day. Oh, okay. I wonder if that's, if they've changed the name of that recently, kind of like we did here. Neil, vibe coding is about building apps and AI tools using text prompts. No coding experience required. There we go. So there we go for dumb people like ourselves. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to include you guys like myself, who doesn't have any coding experience. Neil says we can now talk our apps and software into existence, like using Alexa for building software. Well, that's pretty neat. Still sounds over my head, but probably something you could figure out. All right, team. We did it. Let's see what we got on for tomorrow. And then it's time to hit your homework and hit the rest of your day. Looking forward to tomorrow. Pull-ups, deadlifts, and then signal leg work. Ooh, it's going to be grippy. Grippy for the EMOM. And then some single leg work, balance and squatting. Fantastic. I'm looking forward to that one too. All right, team, we did it. We made it another one. I appreciate you guys, as I say, so much. Christopher Red says, Happy Canadian Thanksgiving, sir, to you and yours. Thanks, Christopher. Welcome, by the way. I don't, have you been here before? I don't think I've seen you here before. Megan says, it just depends, but I have 3 within 10 miles. Wow. But in the area, there are 8 that are semi-close to me, depending on traffic. That is crazy. 8 military gyms. I guess there's probably a pretty high population density there. But holy moly, are most of them busy when you're there? That blows my mind a little bit. Jody says, I could use that in my kitchen design. My mouse hand is in peril right now. What were we talking about? Oh, we talking about apps. There you go. Your mouse hand. You get a carpal tunnel. Do you spend a lot of time at a desk, Jody, with I'm assuming, I don't know exactly the technical nature of your design. I'm assuming it's like CAD or something. This is me trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about, right? And then Neil, thanks for a great start to the week. Hey, thanks for joining us, man. I really appreciate it. Okay. All right, if we are ready to hit our day, 'tis time. All right, team. Thanks so much for joining in. I hope to see all of you tomorrow. Enjoy your day off if you got it, right? Spend some time with family. Do something productive. Awesome. See you later, team. Great job. Love you guys.